9月27日，北京一公交司机汽车跳桥。大陆百姓拒服兵役，不做中共的炮灰。北航教授张文禄比商鞅更恶，提出饥饿维稳政策。近日，中共党魁大言不惭称，新疆社会局势稳定，继续洗脑国人。美法院暂缓 TikTok 禁令，中共法律超限战影响深远。继美国封杀华为后，中芯国际再步后尘。中共外交部发言人汪文斌声称，从来不会对其他国家搞干涉和渗透。
中共外交部称，美发布的中国破坏环境的事实清单是反华闹剧。
美国军人坚章暗示对中共的终结。
如果有一天战争来临，我希望我能上战场。我们家姊妹3个，我有个哥，有个姐，牺牲我一个没事的。我只想为国家做出一点微不足道的力量，让那些外国人知道，我们中国人不怕死。虽然我不是军人，但我也敢杀，骑兵人杀！
这是我数十年未见过的景象，太壮观了，太让人寒心了。
近日有视频爆料，百姓被逼无奈反抗中共暴政。广东肇庆黑警联手欺负一名老妇人。中共西部战区开始招兵，军事紧张升级。中芯国际成为继华为之后第2家遭到美国贸易制裁的中共科技企业。香港理工大学的联农墙惨遭中共恶意破坏。
中国联邦的旗插到长城上了，很快会插到天安门上啊，而且永远不会被取下，而且我们不用偷偷摸摸的插，大家记住啊。 这个据昨天的内部情报得知啊，国内啊我们的这个沧海一声笑 Take Down CCP 啊，观看下载次数都创造了中国有史以来最多的单歌曲啊，他们非常的震撼。现在中国人哪有人不知道新中国联邦国旗的？这是中国人的希望啊，中国人的希望。沧海一声笑，滔滔灭共潮。我这歌词儿呢？这歌词儿没在这儿啊。有意思，有意思啊！伟大的战友，我们新中国。
All of the business associations that Hunter Biden, the millions in cash flow between China and Chinese nationals that had connections to the Communist Party and the People's Liberation Army. And what is most frustrating is the press has basically just dismissed it, saying, oh, there's nothing new here, nothing illegal. First of all, it's not my job in Congress to prove illegality or to prosecute. We're here to expose information that should be incredibly troubling to the American public, and yet the press just kind of shrugs and moves on.
China is believed to have administered coronavirus vaccines to hundreds of thousands of people without undergoing all necessary safety and efficiency tests. Chinese vaccines were given approval for emergency use in June. This means vaccines can be administered even if they do not have final regulatory approval. Health officials say they are taking the necessary steps to prevent a second wave of the virus.
Is set to rule on whether or not to allow a ban on downloads of the Chinese app TikTok in the United States. A district judge has decided to consider TikTok's request to block US President Donald Trump's order to have the app banned in the country. The short video sharing app, which is owned by China's ByteDance, has said that even a temporary ban would inflict devastating and irreparable harm on the service. TikTok said that a continued rapid growth is necessary to maintain its competitive market position. The US government has pushed for a ban citing national security issues. The ban looms large even after a tentative deal between TikTok and American giant Oracle over TikTok's US operations.
UK paper, the Express, reports today that's 5 minutes to midnight, according to the CCP, and their potential military takeover of Taiwan. The reason is they can't afford to show the world that their freedom, Chinese people prosper, whether it's in Hong Kong, Taiwan, the United States, Canada, Australia. They can't bear the fact that when the Chinese people have the rule of law and have freedom, they prosper everywhere and are positive force for freedom throughout the world and the countries that are living in. I want to return now to Milesguo, the founder of the new federal state of China, the founder of the whistleblower movement. Miles, I want to finish on an upbeat note. We've done so much. You've talked about this demonic force that the Chinese Communist Party is. Now others in the world realize it's spread and that this is a fight for good or evil that we're now standing on. One of the things that's most impressed me, and I know Jack Maxey, who's been out there at the protests following them, this new federal state of China, this new alternative to the Chinese Communist Party that people that have left China have now come together throughout the world, whether New Zealand, Australia, France, Canada, are pulling this together. The thing that so amazes me about the foundational documents, their proclamations and declarations at the beginning, is how much emphasis there is on religious freedom, how much emphasis there is about spiritual development. Can you walk us through, we got about 6-7 minutes left, really the new federal state, why is so much of its documents and its purpose based upon not simply freedom, but religious freedom?
Thank you, sir. I think now, because I really appreciate, Sir King Bannon help us make the declaration, and by the 4th and June announced it in the world. Also, just half, this 3-4 months, this new federal state is more than 50 countries, the government people contact us. They ask, we are new federal state, and next, what is the program? They want to make a relationship for us, maybe reply, we are new federal state with the country, the relationship. That's really, really big. I really believe one day American all over the world must be acceptable. It's a new federal state can representative new China, new Chinese. This look, we are flying. It's a new flight. Between the inside, we have big star called face star. I want to show all the world. I want to give all the world the information. Chinese, everything the public now, we no faith, no religion. CCP want replace. Okay, want replace. It's America. Also, I replace the God. That's why in the last 70 years, CCP make a disaster, the human rights, disaster in China, because also China gets brainwashed, China lose the religion, Chinese, many people now is by its CCP control, and is replace, all the God, religion, Buddha. This is why we need, declaration in the 4th and June by create a new federal state, show the world. We are believe the Buddha. We believe the God. We believe religion is the number one important. We want to show the world real Chinese, new Chinese. We believe the God and can make the 1,000 years the peace, the contract, relationship with the West of the world, with America. That's why number one solve the China the problem is to take down CCP. We want to build a new China, new future. Good, stable, and with the world relationship, good, the peace, the country, the relationship, the system solution must be. We need to go back. Chinese have the faith, Chinese have religion, faith religion. That's next to the 1,000 years for the global human world, number one important. So that's why CCP, they want to take down any religion. They want to replace the American. They want to replace the God. They want every global listen to CCP. CCP is religion. CCP is God. That's impossible. That's why we need to take down CCP. Build a new federal state. Give China have the free religion. Chinese believe the truth. And the Chinese need to have very important now, west of the world, we need a peaceful 1,000 years of the contract relations, country to country, nationality to nationality. But you want the Chinese 1.4 billion people, you want a peaceful and the kind of West world trust you, mutual trust, the mutual benefit, mutual safe, only one solution. Build the Chinese have religion, have the faith, true religion, true faith, not a CCP, not a communist party. Communist party is evil. Communist party is fake. We need to have God. We need to have the Buddha. We need to have religion, true religion. That's why CCP now in the Mongolia, in the Tibet, in Hong Kong, in the Taiwan, in the America, in the Vatican, they try to buy the gas. This is why they buy the Vatican, $2 billion. In day one, now it's the Vatican take the money, sign the secret contract on the table, they laughing. Why? They make sure Vatican, rest of the world, religion, the God can buy, have the price, have the value. This make the CCP encourage, very encourage the CCP, the leader. Wow, this religion really can buy. Vatican can buy. Rest of the world religion we can buy, then we can build the CCP. So God, that's really, really bad. Shoot CCP, carry the CCP. They control the world. They take down all the religion. They say the CCP, the power can influence the world. They can control the world and control America. That's why they don't care you how many people die. You 200,000 people die, they laughing. They say, yo, look, you 200,000 people die. Why? Why? Because the American government is stupid to help you. They never talk about the virus from the CCP, people land. That's too ridiculous, sir. Thank you.
Milesguo, thank you very much. Very powerful statement about the future if we help to embrace the new federal state.
不是你的东西，不是好到来的东西，你早晚得还回去。为啥咱要微针不破呀？不要走魔道，不要走邪道，不要走假道。共产党在全世界现在造了假，他以为他在那个北京城，他站在那儿，他就想说啥就说啥，他想干啥就干啥。我打台湾，我收香港，我灭新疆啊，我消灭蒙古，我干掉这个西藏啊，我脚踢印度啊，我脚踩日本啊，我嘴吃美国，你弄也行，赶快你弄啊！就在过去这几个月，又建了好几个 P4 实验室、P3实验室啊，还玩呢，还下命令呢，要把生化武器研发到全世界首屈一指啊，走在世界最前沿啊，争取把这个整个生化武器战争提高到国家最高度啊，这是最近内部的话。你觉得这美国人、欧洲人他都是情报都是傻子，他不知道吗？
自冠状病毒大流行开始以来，全世界有100万人死亡，美国新增感染超过了55000例。印度将在未来几周内取代美国，成为感染病例最多的国家。纽约的布鲁克林和皇后区的感染病例正以惊人的速度增长。自病毒大流行开始以来，希腊报告了首例难民死亡病例。病毒大流行导致亏损增加，卡塔尔航空获得了20亿美元的国家援助。美国航空首席执行官对联邦援助与国会达成协议充满信心。沙特阿拉伯周一在一份声明中说，20国集团领导人峰会将于11月21日至22日举行。